What's up, everybody, boys and girls, houseplants? How you guys all doing today? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. If you are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, on a serious note, no BS, you guys have come to the right place. Take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and also make sure to hit that little arrow button. Make sure to share this. Make sure to share this stream on your own social media, guys. True Trading Group, or we like to call it TTG, is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal. That's to learn, trade, and profit together. 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free on this YouTube channel where myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets of education and free lessons that can help you become a better and more profitable trader. My name is Michael Edward. I'm a former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. And along with my team of 6 other pro trader moderators, we cover all different styles of trading: swing trading, day trading, options, advanced option strategies, shorting, long-term investing, and more. Guys, there's literally something for everybody in True Trading Group, regardless of your skill level or trading style. I began my career working for a firm in New York City, 2007, right out of college, my very first job. Then 2008 happened. This is the great stock market crash, the Great Recession. But I actually went on to thrive during that environment, even though the markets fell 55% from their highs. I went on to thrive in that environment, receiving a Trader of the Year receiving a Trader of the Year award in 2008 from the firm. But I didn't just start trading and start killing it. Before they let me touch $1 of their money, I first had to go through an intensive training program that set me on the path to become the trader that I am here now today. I've since taken that curriculum, I've simplified it, I've paired it with today's top premium trading tools, and I've made it all available for my TTG members in one platform, as we call TTG. All right. I've got a really great live stream in store for you guys here today. I'm actually doing something a little bit different tonight. So you guys are in for one hell of a treat. Before I do get started, I want to know here right now, who here is on a TTG live stream for the very first time? Or if you're not a member of True Trading Group, type the letter I in chat right now. If this is your very first live stream or you're not a member of True Trading Group, type the letter I in chat right now. Yo, my boy Yusuf Khan is here. We got Arfan, Tycoon, Ruben Sanchez, Marcia Gomez, James Bolognini, Nia Mend, Nathan Patterson, QP, David Monahan, Joe Weaver, Milani Sanchez, Justin Ortega, Emmanuel Agnant, Jay Naldo, Brendan Johns, Kesor 1N, Sean Naha, RV Thomas, Street Hawk, Blessy D, Leonardo Mafra, Frank Scotch. Beautiful, guys. Awesome. All of you that are typing the letter I right now here in chat, seriously, welcome, everyone. You guys have no idea what you've stumbled upon here on this TTG live stream, but stick around for a little while, folks. You are going to find out very quickly. Tonight's live stream is going to go down as follows. I'm starting things off with a 20-minute Q&A. This is your chance to ask me whatever questions you have about trading. Do not think that your question is a dumb one. Do not be embarrassed to ask it. Believe me, if you have a question, somebody else here has that same question. That's the only way you're going to learn is by asking questions. I've been doing this for 17 years. I also had a day one. Okay, so don't feel embarrassed to ask questions. Then we're going to get into the stock market recap. We had a nice rebound day today in the markets. Very, very strong day in the overall markets. How? Why? Why'd that happen? What led that? We're going to talk about the recap here today. Then we're going to talk about swing trading today on this live stream. This is going to be all about swing trading. What is it? Who can benefit from it? We're going to talk about identifying swing trade setups. And then I'm actually going to sit here and I'm going to forecast for you 2, not 1, but 2 new swing trades. These are 2 new swing trade setups that I identified today. Okay. I have not yet entered these 2 trades, but I'm going to go over with you these 2 swing trade setups. I'm going to break down the entire analysis. I'm going to tell you guys where I plan on entering this trade over the next couple of days, where I expect to take profit, where I'm setting my stop loss. You guys are going to get the breakdown of that analysis on 2 new swing trades right here tonight on this live stream. I usually go over trade recaps with you. Today was actually a pretty decent day. Started off slow, ended out pretty big. I made some money on TYHT. I also made some really good money after hours on Playboy, PLBY. Okay, so today was a good day, 2 for 2 on the day trading side, but there's 2 new swing trade setups that I want to focus with you guys here today, and I'm going to break down that analysis and those setups for you here tonight on this live stream. All right, then I'll be giving out the information and the password for tonight's TGD Stimmy. For those that are wondering what the hell is a Stimmy, that's our TGD stimulus plan. So we actually do something with our members where every day in the month of April, we're giving away a couple $100 to 5 lucky TTG members. Okay, that'll be happening directly following this live stream. Anyone that decides to join the family during this live stream, if you sign up for 2 Trading Group, you will also be included in that TGD stimulus. Immediately following this live stream, you guys will have an opportunity to go ahead and enter the stimulus for a chance to win a couple $100. All right. So let's not waste another minute. We got a lot to go over here tonight, a lot to unpack. Let's get things started off, guys, with that Q&A. All right, guys, go right ahead. Fire away. Type your questions right in chat. Type your questions right in chat, guys. Hey, Mike, is there any better feeling than changing people's for the better forever? Because, man, what you are doing is life-changing for sure. Man, Taurus Trader, thank you very much. That's actually not what I was expecting. I was expecting to read a question, and that kind of caught me off guard, but in a good way. That caught me off guard in a good way. It really is a blessing, man. There really is no better feeling. I consider myself extremely fortunate and extremely lucky to be able to do what I do. To be able to do for a living what I'm so insanely passionate about, what I absolutely love, and to be positively impacting other people's lives throughout that process. It means the absolute world to me. I always go back to like the mentor that I had who, when I was working at the fund in New York, who I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for the mentorship that I got when I was working at the fund, the education, the mentorship, the guidance that I got there. I wouldn't be where I am in life, not even just as a trader, but I wouldn't be where I am in life without having that experience and that skill set and getting that education. So, when I think back, about the positive impact that my mentor had on my life, I look at that now to have the ability to have that same type of positive impact on TGD members' lives. It really means a lot to me. It really means a lot to me. So, Taurus Trader, thank you, man. I appreciate that comment. What do I have to know to start to trade? Okay, Leonardo. I mean, that's a really short question with a gigantic answer, but we're going to keep things really short and simple. You've got to get an education. So when you say, what do I need to know? You've got to get an education in general. What I would tell you, what you need to know is that trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You have to be willing to truly learn the skill, okay? Too many people just think, oh, I'm going to put a couple $1,000 into, a Robinhood account, and I'm going to give this trading thing a shot. Of course you're going to fail. Of course you're going to fail. You have no idea what you're doing. Of course you're going to fail. So, what I would tell you is to make sure that you get an education first before you start trading. Our courses in TTG are broken up in beginner and advanced. So our beginner and our foundation courses, they start you off from day one. Like you don't even know what you're doing. You don't even have a brokerage account open. That will walk you through step by step how to get things started from day one. So just make sure you guys get yourselves an education before you start trading with real money. There's a reason why our slogan is learn, trade, profit in that order for a reason. It's learn first, trade second, profit third. I work full time and have been killing it swing trading options. I've made 3 trades in the last week for gains of 130%, 106%, and 68%, all thanks to the TGG course. Alex, yes! Yes, Alex! Beast! Beast! Hell yeah, Alex. That's what I'm talking about, man. Great job. Really great job. Really great job. Good for you, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. This is just the beginning, my man. If I don't know nothing, I'll be able to learn everything from zero. Yes. Yes. So, guys, actually here, Leonardo, I'll help you actually for this question, because there's probably other people that have this same question that they know absolutely nothing. Leonardo, there's a lot of TTG members that are on the live stream right now. So out of my TTG members that are on the live stream right now, how many of you knew nothing when you joined True Trading Group? Comment in chat right now if you knew nothing when you first joined. Okay. So like I said, Leonardo, literally, we will start you off from day one. Okay. Like, you don't know what a stock chart is. You don't know what these colors mean, what these numbers mean. You have no idea what any of this stuff means. You don't know how to place a buy order or a sell order. You don't know how to open an account. Okay. We will walk you through from day one. Look at all the comments coming through chat. Just read all the comments coming through chat right here. These are all TTG members that when they first joined, they knew absolutely nothing. You even have some people that was like, I thought I knew what I was doing, but boy, was I wrong. So there you go, Leonardo. So I figure, and I'm sure there's a bunch of other people on here that probably have a similar question. So for any of you that are, said, you want to learn, but you really don't know anything, you're scared, I think that was helpful. I thought I knew till I subscribed today, Anthony Jacob. Well, Anthony, man, don't worry about it, man. A lot of people, I'll tell you why, Jacob. I'll tell you exactly why that's the case. First, Anthony, welcome to the family. Guys, TTG, give Anthony Jacob a big warm welcome. He just joined the TTG family today. Okay, so give him a big warm welcome. But Anthony, what you're saying right now, like you thought you knew what you were doing until you joined, it's very, very common. People think they know what they're doing. Why? Because they go on YouTube and they watch a bunch of free videos. That makes them think that they know what they're doing, but it's actually a negative. Okay, because a lot of inexperienced traders, what they'll do is they'll go online, they find like 4 or 5 different people on YouTube that they like, they watch all their hours and hours and hours of videos, and they get little bits and pieces and lessons from each person's YouTube channel. The problem with this is that all of these different traders that you're watching, they all could have completely different styles and could be implementing completely different strategies. When it comes to trading, okay, someone that's inexperienced, that has no idea what they're doing, they're not going to be able to take lessons from someone that's like a micro scalper. That's someone that's like in and out of trades within seconds. Take something from a traditional day trader. That's someone that usually holds on to a trade for like several minutes to several hours. Take something from a swing trader, which is someone that holds on to stocks for, 1 or 2 days or even longer. Take something from someone that's a shorter who short stocks and wants them to go down. And take something from someone that trades Forex and try to put all of that together to form one trading strategy that's going to be your own. It doesn't work. The best analogy that I can give to you, Anthony, is like if you took a puzzle of the Statue of Liberty and you dumped it on the table, and then you took another puzzle of the Eiffel Tower and you dumped it on the table. And I said to you, okay, Anthony, make one puzzle with all of these pieces. You're not going to be able to, because the pieces of the different puzzles do not fit. So what happens is a lot of traders will they go online and they search for all this free information. And that's great to give you kind of that basic general understanding of like what is a stock and how to read a chart. But when it comes to implementing actual trading strategies and executing specific trading styles, it's actually really, what's the word I'm thinking? What's the word I'm looking for? It's not detrimental. It's counterproductive. It's very counterproductive because you're trying to implement, like you're using one chart pattern, but a different person's trigger to enter and a different person's risk management style. Okay. And the pieces don't really necessarily fit together. So when you actually get a professional education is what I learned at the hedge fund. Okay. Literally, I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I was taught by a firm on Wall Street for the first 3 months of my employment. I was in like a classroom style setting. They taught me how to trade. So the stuff that I was taught is real education that can be applied to different trading styles and different asset classes. A lot of times when you go and you get like free stuff on YouTube, a lot of it's like a gimmick. It's like, I've got this one special pattern, or I've got this special signal that nobody knows about. And it's like, those are gimmicks. Those aren't things that could be applied to multiple trading styles and asset classes. A real education can. And that's why a lot of people, when they first sign up, have a reaction very similar to Anthony, where it's like, man, I thought I knew what I was doing. And once they go through some of our education and some of our coursework, they're like, whoa. So this is what trading's really about. So Anthony, welcome to the family, my man. I'm glad to have you part of the team, and take your time. Go through the courses. Don't be in a rush. I know everyone's usually excited and, the blood's flowing. Everybody's excited to make money when they first get started, but take your time, absorb all the information. You have any questions, you make sure to let me know, or any one of the other moderators would be more than happy to answer any of your questions. Hey, Mike, I'm in Australia. I am new to TTG. Trading's overnight for me. It's 8:30 a.m. now. I love day trades and swing trades. Nice. Welcome from literally the other side of the world. I love it. Mona, that's awesome. I love TTG. We have members from all over the world. Guys, literally we have members from all over the world. We have members from Australia, Japan, the Philippines, Hong Kong, Singapore, Italy, the Netherlands, the UK, Brazil, Chile. We have Canada, obviously. We have members from all over the world. It's so incredible. I love it. I love seeing so many people from all different corners of the globe, coming together in one platform and being part of one community. It's truly remarkable. It really is. Mona, welcome to the fam. Could you tell us your trading background? Did you blow any accounts? How long did it take for you to become consistently profitable? Do not compare yourself to me. It's not fair. Okay. Do not compare yourself to me. It's not fair, because you have to understand something, guys. When I got started trading, I didn't open up an E-Trade account and go search on YouTube to figure out how to do this. My very first job out of college, I was hired at a fund in New York City where they taught me how to trade. This is all the way back in 2007. I just graduated college. It was my very first job. Wall Street, New York City. I was on cloud nine, I was the happiest, my young 20s, and here I am working on Wall Street. Okay. But my first experience with trading and learning the markets was sitting in a classroom style and letting professional traders that worked at the hedge fund come in and teach me how to trade the right way. Okay. I was very lucky that was my first experience. Like I said, I didn't figure this out on my own. I didn't blow through 2 or 3 accounts until I figured it out. I didn't go through trial and error. So it's really not fair for anyone to compare themselves to me, because I'm sure that, we have almost 1,000 people watching this live stream right now. We're streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. I'm sure there's a lot of these people right now that if we switched places, okay, I'm not like this brainchild. If we switched places and your first job out of college was working at a hedge fund, and my first experience was a Reddit message board and a Robinhood account, I'm pretty sure that our trading results, okay, would be far different than what they are today. So I was very lucky that was my experience with trading. That's how I learned. And it was really the first 3 months of my employment before I was even able to trade real money, okay, at the firm. I first had to go through their training process, which was several months, bring it back full circle. And I'm like, guys, think about that for a second. that a hedge fund in New York City would not let me touch $1 of their money until I did what? Learned. Why would any of you touch $1 of your own money without learning first? That's what TTG is. That educational training program that I went through, I've simplified it and I've made the curriculum available on the TTG platform for all my members. So like when you become TTG, you see a bunch of people talk about like, oh, I'm TTG certified. TTG certified, what that means is that they've completed all the courses. Every course has a quiz at the end. If you get an 85 or higher on the quiz, you get a badge for that course. If you earn all the badges for all the courses, you become TTG certified. You get a green check next to your name in chat. It's a badge of honor. You get a certificate. You can put it on your wall, on your desk, share it on social media. But it also lets other members in chat know that this person has completed the education. So their opinion now carries more weight. They know what they're talking about. Okay, so that's what I mean. Like, it's not fair for you to compare yourself to me because that was my experience. I'm pretty sure if I took you and I dropped, and your first experience was, take my spot. Let's go back to 2007 and you take my job. I didn't get the job. You did. I'm pretty sure you'd be a hell of a lot better trader today than you are now. So it's not fair to compare yourself. I've been a teaching member for 2 weeks and have become certified the other day. The psychology courses are a game changer. Yeah, Scott. It's actually, the trader psychology courses are my favorite. And they're also our TTG members' favorite. So we have actually surveyed our members, like, what's your favorite course? And the overwhelming majority of them do say that it's the trader psychology courses. 80% of trading is mental, guys. Like, everybody sees the same chart. Everybody uses the same indicators. Once you get past technical analysis, the rest of trading is mental. It's an 80% mental game, maybe even more. That's why I can look at a chart and make money, and somebody else can look at a chart and lose money. Frank says, I've been there numerous times and it was costly. And then I stumbled into TTG and my losses ended. Yes. Yes, Frank. Hell yeah, man. Music to my ears, brother. Music to my ears. All other YouTube videos are great for you to realize TTG is the place to be. Thanks, Bo. Thanks, man. Listen, you guys know me. Well, some of you don't know me. Some of you maybe are just joining TTG live stream for the first time, but you'll never hear me badmouth anybody specifically. I don't, to each their own, whatever. But there's a lot of people out there that promise you the moon and the stars, but don't actually teach you a single thing. And that's why, like, my goal with all of these live streams is I give you guys lessons and market commentary where you can truly learn something from these live streams. And if you've been watching these live streams for the last couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months, and you feel that you've learned something from these live streams, my goodness, imagine what you would learn going through the entire curriculum and being in chat with me trading all day, every day. Just imagine if you learned something from a one and a half hour live stream, where I cover a couple lessons. The information I give you guys on these live streams is the tip of the iceberg. It's 10%, of the full education that you guys get. And I'm happy to do it. I want to make sure that, it shouldn't be impossible for people to get access to a true education to do this, but there's so much BS out there that it's hard to sift through and decide what's real and what's not. So I'm happy to do it. Golden nuggets. Exactly. I just sprinkle golden nuggets. I just sprinkle them. How did we join the course? Francisco Torres. Should I talk about it? Oh, it's not a course. I'm not going to talk about it. I will talk about it. I wasn't going to do this. I wasn't going to talk about it until later. I don't like talking about the membership until later, but since Francisco and I saw somebody else, Patty was asking about it earlier as well too. But first and foremost, Francisco, it's not just a course. that's the one thing that you guys have to understand is that TTG is not just a course. Okay. It's an entire platform because I'm just going to keep going. So guys, it's an entire platform. You guys have to understand that in True Trading Group, not only are you going to get access to all of the courses and all of the education, but you're also going to get access to the tools and resources that you need to be a trader. Like whether or not you join True Trading Group or not, you're going to need a real-time charting software, real-time news, real-time level 2, option data. You're going to need a scanner, a simulator. You're going to need all of these things if you're going to be a trader. And all of those things are included with your membership into Trading Group for free. Okay. All right. I'm hold on, guys. Before I get into it, I'm going to ask you guys a question. Okay. Anyone that's not a TTG member, what are your expectations trading stocks? Comment in chat right now if you're not a member of TTG, what your expectations are. To never have a red month, make money, making profits, long-term game, years down the road, to be profitable. Create a good investment portfolio. Make an average 10% a day just to make money, make regular income. Good. Financial freedom, help out my family. Good, man. Good. Freedom, consistency. Yeah, good. All right, good. So guys, listen, this is actually important. Okay, this is actually important. I really like some of the answers that a lot of you are typing away in chat right now because sometimes when I say, hey, like, what do you, why do you want to start trading? What are your goals with trading? Some people are like, oh, I want to buy a Lamborghini. Okay, shoot, go for it. But the reason why I ask people this is because I want to see where you guys are at. I want to see where you're at. I want to see what your expectations are, and I want to explain to you what's really possible with trading stocks and options. Okay, because there's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of content out there that makes you feel like trading is a get rich quick scheme, that it's a way for you to take a small amount of money and turn it into a large amount of money in a very short period of time. And although, yes, this is very possible, it is not the norm. Okay. What I want everyone here to understand, what you'll realize if this is your first time on one of my lives, what you will realize very quickly is that I will always shoot you guys straight. I'm never going to blow smoke up your ass. I don't want you to have false expectations and a false sense of reality. I want you to really understand what's truly possible. And what is really possible with trading is that you're not going to become a millionaire overnight. You're not going to join True Trading Group and quit your job next week. Okay. You're going to have to be willing to put in a little bit of time and energy and some effort to actually learn how to do this skill properly. It's just like learning any other skill in life. There's not a single other profession, okay, on this planet that you can just, if I just changed your job tomorrow, let's say you're a school teacher, and tomorrow I just plucked you up out of your classroom and I dropped you into an oil field. Do you think you would excel at that new job position? tomorrow? No. Okay. Now, let's say you're a fireman. And let's say tomorrow I grab you just like this from the head. I grab you on your little fire helmet. And I pick you up out of the firehouse and I take you over and I drop you into an OBGYN facility. Are you going to be a good doctor? No. Let's say you're a lawyer. Let's say I go grab you and I pick you up right out of the courtroom and I take you from the courtroom and I go take you over and I drop you right into a police car. And then all of a sudden there's a call that there's a police chase. Do you think you're going to be effective in apprehending whoever you're chasing successfully? No. You guys get my point. There's not a single other profession that you would be able to excel at without first getting training. Trading is no different. It's a very common misconception that a lot of people have. You have to realize that when you are becoming a trader, you're stepping into someone else's professional arena, my professional arena, the hedge fund trader's professional arena, the guy at Goldman Sachs, his professional arena, my TTG family members, their arena. To think that you're going to excel without any training or education is downright naive, ignorant, arrogant, and foolish. So this is what's really possible with trading stocks and options. Okay. This is why it's not a get rich quick scheme, but the upside is limitless. The freedom is exponential. My sister's a high school English teacher. She can be the best English teacher in the country. She'll never make 250 grand a year. Not possible. Never happened. But there's nothing stopping you from making 50 grand a year, 100, 250, 500, a million. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. As long as you continue to get better at this skill, you will be able to make more and more and more. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that potential is real. All you need is the internet. You can work from anywhere in the world. You can be your own boss. And you can open up time and freedom to spend with your friends and family that you otherwise would not have been able to have. That is real. Okay, maybe you don't want to trade full time. You just want to supplement your income so you can retire sooner, or you can take your family on that special vacation once a year. Maybe you want to buy a second home somewhere. Maybe you want to put your kid through college. Whatever the reason is, you're looking for supplemental income. That is real. But it's not going to happen overnight, and it's not going to happen by you trying to cut corners and say, you know what, Mike, I don't care about any of this education. Just tell me what to buy. If that's what you're looking for, I'm sorry, folks, TTG is not for you. But if you're really looking to learn how to do this, because this is a skill that you can take with you for the rest of your life. I quit my job during COVID, started trading out of necessity, and still lost profits and blown up my account. There you go. This is why it's so important for you guys to get an education. Okay. This is why it's important for you guys to get an education. Chase, I'm really sorry that happened to you. I'm really sorry that happened to you. I wish that, I wish that you found True Trading Group before you decided to go at it on your own and trade out of necessity. But, a lot of people might say, should Chase quit? Should he quit? The answer is no. Okay. Because so many people quit trading before ever giving themselves a chance to even learn. How do you know if you're a good trader or not? You've never been trained. You have no idea if you're a good trader or not. Hell, I might be a world-class badminton player, ladies and gentlemen, but guess what? I'll never know why, because I never played badminton. Nobody ever taught me how to play badminton. But hey, who knows? Maybe if I went and I got a coach and they taught me how to play badminton, I trained for a couple months, maybe I'm a world-class badminton player. I have no idea. Don't quit trading until you've actually gotten an education to see if you can do this. It's like stepping into a boxing ring with your eyes closed and one hand tied behind your back, losing the fight and being like, I'm quitting boxing. Boxing sucks. How do you know? How do you know if you're even good or not yet? Of course, you're not going to win with your eyes blindfolded and one hand tied behind your back. But so many people quit because they lose the money that they started with. And the average person realistically doesn't have enough money to put back in their account. So they quit. And they quit before they even give themselves a chance to learn. I trade way less now that I joined TTD because I became a sniper trader robot. Yes. Sniper trading robots. That's our thing in True Trading Group. I teach all my members to be snipers, not machine gunners, because I teach them to be very selective in the setups that they go after and to not trade, 20 different times throughout the day, but to be able to, really be patient and wait for those grade A setups. And I teach people to be robotic and to not trade with their emotions. And that's where sniper trading robots come from. Mike, I'm a former pro boxer, so I know exactly what you're talking about when you make the training and fighting analogy. Awesome, man. Relentless. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Seriously, because it's real. It's true. It's true. Oh, I hate when Adam puts these messages up on the screen because I get emotional. Amanda. So guys, my TTG fam, Amanda wants to know if this is just another BS gimmick. So Amanda, I'm going to do two different things. One, I'm going to let my TTG family members respond to you. And everyone that is a member of True Trading Group, comment in chat, answer Amanda's question. If you are a member of True Trading Group, is TTG just another bullshit scam? So Amanda, I'll let my members answer your question. What I want you to do now is to actually read the comments coming through chat while you listen to my voice. Okay. And anyone else that's maybe like, oh, this sounds great, but I've been burned before. Okay. Anyone else, read the comments coming through chat. These are real TTG members that are commenting for you. Then listen to my voice. I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. I do not claim to have a secret. A lot of people out there claim to tell you, oh, I found out this secret. I got the secret pattern. I got the secret strategy. I got the secret equation. I got the secret signal. I've unlocked the keys to the stock market. And that Wall Street doesn't want you to know. And I'm going to share it with you for just $5,000. No, I don't have a secret, Amanda. Okay? I don't have a secret. What I do have is a professional education because that's what I was taught when I worked at a hedge fund, my very first job out of college. That's what I have. I have a professional education. And that's what gives me an advantage over other traders is because I learned how to do this the right way. Other people are trying to figure it out as they go. And in True Trading Group, I will share with you a simplified version of the education that I got when I worked at the fund. It's not a gimmick. It's not BS. It's not a secret. It's just real hardcore education. And if you're willing to actually learn a new skill, it's there for you. Lori says, if making $1,000 in a day in trading options after my education, and I've only been a member for a year. Yes. The only gimmick is the false beliefs you were given to not see the opportunity. Amen. And it's not, and guys, listen, it's not Amanda's fault either for asking that question. Amanda, I appreciate you asking that question. I really, really do. Because there is so much bullshit out there. And a lot of people, and Amanda, I'm sure this has probably happened to you, but, a lot of people out there have been scammed. A lot of people out there have been promised the stars and the moons, and they paid a lot of money for education that they never got. Okay. And Amanda, I'm sorry if that had happened to you, and anyone else that's on here, I'm sorry if that has happened to you. So I don't fault Amanda or anybody else that's like, oh, is this just another gimmick? Because there's so much crap out there. I don't blame you guys. I really don't. I don't blame you guys. There's so much bullshit out there. That's why I ask you, like, what are your goals? Like, that's why I explain to you what is really possible when it comes to trading. Because I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass. I'm not going to just take advantage of your desire to learn how to do this. Like I said, I'll shoot you guys straight all day, every day. Let's see. For anyone who was unsure before TTG, I blew accounts, lost money. I burned a ton of mental capital, which almost knocked me out of the game for good. And before finding TTG, don't make the same mistake I did. Amen. Amen. Say what? For $3, the whole platform is yours for 3 days. Check them out. You're going to miss out. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, guys, we do have Amanda here. Amanda, we do have Amanda, we do have a 7-day trial. Okay. So Amanda and anyone else that's curious, we do have a 7-day trial. If you guys want to try us out, it's only $3. Okay. It's a one-time payment. Okay. It's a one-time payment of $3. That's it. Just go to ttgthree.com. Okay. Again, that's ttgthree.com. Okay. This comment isn't fit. Oh, sorry. Go to ttgthree.com. All right. And that's, like I said, it's only $3. Everyone's got $3. You guys can try us out for 7 days. You can come and chat, trade with us live. You get a couple sample courses as well. You can use our news feed and everything, our scanners. You get access to all of it. Now, you don't get access to all the courses. You get access to 3 sample courses that are part of the trial program, but it gives you an idea of what you're going to have access to as a full-time member. All right. So then I want to just go into real quick, guys. I will get into the weekly outlook here. Not the weekly outlook, the trade recap. Excuse me. I will get into the trade recap here from the day in just a moment. And then I want to get into you guys with some lessons and the swing trade setups that I'm going to be having an eye on over the next couple of days. But going back to, I think it was Francisco, I believe, was the one that asked. I think Patty also believed or asked me a question as well about the membership. So the people that are asking about memberships, read this. I've definitely been burned before. I really want to believe this. Just trying to secure a future for my daughters. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, this is why I do it. See, this is the stuff that really bothers me, man. This is the stuff that really bothers me. It's like when I read stuff like this, Tyreek, I appreciate your comment, man. I really appreciate your comment. But this is the reason, this is the stuff that really bothers me. It's people like that. Okay. It's people like Tyreek that just genuinely are trying to learn something to better the lives of them and their family. And you have people out there that are taking advantage of them, that are promising them, infinite profitability if they just pay for this program. And they sign up and they learn absolutely nothing. They make no money and they're left to fend for themselves. And it really, really, really pisses me off. Especially with everything that happened over the last year. Like, seeing people lose their incomes last year and not know where their next meal was going to come from or where their next rent check was going to come from. A lot of people turned to the stock market during that time to try to make up for lost income. And a lot of those people turned to True Trading Group in 2020. We got a lot of new members join the family. And I'm very proud to say that there's an overwhelmingly large amount of TTG members that are now profitable traders today that joined True Trading Group because of COVID and because they lost their income. And we were able to impact their lives in a positive way and help them get back on track and help them not miss a single payment on any bills because of the skill that they were able to develop in True Trading Group. There's a lot of TTG members that's their story. And to just think that, that there's people out there that are scamming those people that are just trying to make ends meet, it really pisses me off, and without me getting too far into it and without me getting too emotional about it, but it's something that I'm very passionate about. But that is the exact reason why myself and Adam, my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group, that's why our goal with TTG is to just completely disrupt this entire industry, because there is so much BS out there. There's so many poor services that provide you no education whatsoever and always upsell you some new service. It's like, hey, sign up now for $1,500 and you're going to learn how to triple your account in just a month. And then you sign up and you're not making money. And then they go, oh, well, that's because you didn't buy the pro package. That's another $1,500. Buy the pro package and you're going to learn the secret. And you're like, oh, well, shit. Okay. I guess I got to learn this other thing. So you pay another $1,500 and you're like, hey, I still haven't learned anything. And they're like, well, that's because you got to be part of my inner circle. You got to be VIP. You've got to have access to these special inner circle things that I do if you really want to figure out how to do this. But that's an extra $2,500. And you're like, oh, well, I already spent $3,000. What's another $2,000? I might as well just do it. And before you know it, you spend $5,000 of your hard-earned money and you've learned absolutely nothing. You've learned nothing. You just fell victim to a sales funnel that always sells you something new. It's this shiny new object that makes you feel like the reason why you're failing is because you don't have this piece of information. But if you want this information, you got to pay for it. That changes now. Okay? That is what we are disrupting this entire industry. We are disrupting this entire industry. Because the days of people providing zero value and zero education to their members is over. You're going to either have to provide real education or die. Okay? That was me, Mike. I almost lost all of my savings. After losing my wife. Thank you, TTG, for helping and teaching me to trade. That's awesome. That's awesome. I mean, listen, man, I'm really sorry. I mean, it's not awesome what happened to you. I'm really sorry about, everything that happened to you, but it's awesome that Donnie, it's awesome that we were able to help you kind of turn things back around. Okay. It's stuff like that is the reason why I do it, and honestly, like I get a lot of people are like, oh, well, if you're such a good trader, why do you have two trading group? Why do I have two trading group? It's because of people like Donnie. It's because of people like Donnie. It's because of all the members that we have out there that we positively impact their lives because they're actually learning a new skill that can help them. That's why I do it. I joined the trial and joined for a year after I saw what THD had, which was much better than any other group I belong to. There you go. I want to make sure you guys have everything that you need. I want to make sure you guys have everything that you need to become a better trader. All right. So I keep getting sidetracked. You guys have any conferences or events where people physically, of course, pre-pandemic. Yeah, of course. Okay. We're going to be going to Vegas in October. Okay. We're going to be going to Vegas in October. That will be the official. So our first TTG meetup was going to be like April, May last year. And then obviously COVID happened. So we weren't able to do it, but COVID pending, okay, fingers crossed, everything is fine, but we're planning right now for a Vegas event for a true training group in October. But again, COVID pending. So as we get closer, we'll see what's going on with COVID. And if things are back to normal, the closer we get, we'll start to be putting together Stocktober. Celeste, I like that. Celeste goes Stocktober. We'll be putting together a bunch of plans and we'll have a bunch of information for all you guys that want to attend. You have to understand too, this is a legit community of thousands of people helping each other out. There's mods and traders helping you all day long. THD fam isn't just words and we all hate the scammers. Amen. Guys, that's why I say welcome to the family when you guys join. These guys walk the talk. I do not trade the stocks they do, but the lessons let me trade my stocks and recognize when to get in and when to get out. These guys are so passionate. I love it. Awesome. And I love that you're making your own trades. Happy Glass. I love that you're making your own trades because, my goal with your trading group, honestly, is for you guys to actually learn the skill, like truly learn it, so you can do it on your own. If you need me, right? Like, if all you're going to do is follow my trade, listen, you all can follow my trades all you want. Of course, I tell you guys what I'm buying. I tell you what I'm selling. Like all my trades are in real time. I tell you where I'm buying before I even buy the stock. You guys can follow all my trades if you want. But the real goal for all of you should be to be able to do this on your own. Otherwise you work for me. Otherwise you have a job. What happens if I'm if I'm not trading one day, you're not going to make money. That's it. Oh, Mike's not trading, so that means I can't trade today because you don't know what you're doing on your own. The goal is to teach you how to fish. I don't want to just every day put a piece of fish on your plate so you can eat every day. What happens if something happens to me? You're going to starve? You're going to die? I want you to be able to go out and fish for yourself, catch it, bring it back, put it on the table, and have enough there for your entire family to eat. That's the point of True Trading Group. That's the point of me actually teaching you the education that I was taught when I worked at the fund. That's the point. The point is for you to learn how to do this on your own. So Happy Glass, thanks for sharing that comment. That means, that means a lot to hear that. That's the whole point. The whole point is for you guys to be able to make money on your own and to identify these opportunities in the markets and act on them and act on them confidently. That's the whole point. All right. That's the whole point. All right, guys. So guys, listen up. Okay. Before I do get into kind of the lessons here. Okay. Yes, we do have sales on here. Okay. Yes, we are a premium service. That does not mean that it's not real or not helpful. We can't help to change your life for the better. These people that are all on here that are giving you guys all these comments, these are real people. These aren't paid people. These are real TTG people. Okay. So a lot of people are asking about how did they join? Okay. Understand when you join True Trading Group, you're not just paying to get trade alerts. Okay. It's an entire platform that you guys have access to all of these different things. Okay. It's an annual membership. We don't have monthly memberships. The reason why we don't have monthly memberships is because 1 month flat out, it's not enough time to go through all the courses, pass all the quizzes, attend a private study group, trade on the simulator, go through the video library. It's not enough time for you to do all of that in 1 month and figure out if TGG is right for you. That's why we don't have 1 month memberships. Second reason I don't have 1 month memberships is because me and the rest of my moderators, we give you guys 110% of our time, energy, and effort. We are in chat with you all day, every day. Okay, pre-market till after market. We're not done at 11 o'clock and you guys are left to fend for yourself. We are in chat all day, sharing our screen, talking to you on the microphone, telling you where we see opportunity, answering questions all day long. We also do workshops and webinars and study groups during the week. We also do them on weekends. So if me and my moderators are going to give you 110% of our effort, you better give it back to me. That's all I ask. I'll give you all of me. My TGD fam and my moderators will give you all of them. You better give me that energy back. Okay. So that's why we don't have the monthly memberships. So like I said, it's a platform. Think of True Trading Group like the Netflix of trading communities. You pay one price, you have access to everything we have. There's no upsells. Okay. Yes, we have courses and alerts, but it's so much more than that. Okay. It's a 15 course curriculum. That's a simplified version of the material that I learned when I worked at the hedge fund. Beginner courses, advanced courses, option courses, swing trading courses, trader psychology courses, you name it, we've got it. Text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. A video library with over 100 hours of additional video content, educational content. Our trading chat room that's open daily. We share our screen. We're on the mic, giving you guys real-time trade alerts and answering questions. You're getting at least 10 actionable trade alerts per week from a community of traders where our moderators currently have over an 80% cumulative win rate. Weekly webinars and workshops for members. Access to all of our mods during the day. Our Benzinga Pro news feed. Our Quote Media's real-time level 1 and real-time level 2. A trading simulator so you can practice trading with fake money. Our scanner, our trade idea scanner that shows you what are the best stocks for you to be trading on the day. Okay. And anyone also that signs up here tonight, guys, is also going to get a free Amazon Kindle. Okay. A free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet for anyone that signs up, okay, before midnight. All right. This is just our gift to you for joining the TGD family. I don't want you guys to try to be trading on your cell phone. So we're going to send out to you guys, whoever joins, a free brand new Amazon HD Kindle Fire. for you guys to be able to kind of trade on the go. It's a perfect tool for you to stay connected while you guys are on the go. All right. So the membership normally costs $2,212. But if you're on the live stream tonight, you can actually use the coupon code TTG121, and that'll get you a 43% discount. That brings the price of a membership all the way down to only $1,256. Okay. Like I said, there's no add-ons. There's no upsells. Okay. You guys pay one price. You get access to everything that we have. All right. That price will go up at midnight. Okay. Midnight Pacific. That price goes up. And that price is going to continue to go up because we're going to be moving the price up to $2,000. The reason why we have to do that is because all of these platforms, all these resources that we have, like the scanner, the level 2, the trade simulator, the news feed, all that stuff costs money. As a company, it costs us money to provide all of those services to our members. Okay. So that's why that price is going to continue to be going up. Hold on here, guys. Got it. All right. So now listen, those that are watching tonight that feel they may have missed the boat on getting in on the laptops, because Anthony's like, I thought it was a laptop. I have been giving out those laptops for the past couple of weeks. And honestly, here's what I have to say. If you are signing up with True Trading Group to get a free electronic or to save money and go to Best Buy and buy whatever the hell you want for $1,256. Okay. We love the giveaways and are happy to do it. But when you sign up with True Trading Group, the giveaways are extra. They're not the main reason you guys should be signing up to True Trading Group. A free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet is still a hell of a free gift and will help you tremendously while you trade on the go. Okay. If the reason why you're joining TTG is to get a free laptop, save your money, go to Best Buy and buy whatever you want for $1,256. You're missing the point of a membership. Okay. So yeah, we were giving out the free laptops the last couple of days, but we ran out. I'm not sure when we're going to get more. So we are giving a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet, which is one hell of a gift. All right. Okay, so that just about wraps it up there, guys. That was a much longer Q&A than I had originally expected. It's already been an hour, which is actually insane because it doesn't feel like it's been an hour, but time flies when we're going through this stuff. What I want to do right now is I want to take you guys over to and we're going to discuss the stock market recap. Okay, we're going to take these over. I want to discuss the stock market recap. So for that, let's go ahead and share my screen. Okay, so let's go over and talk about first. Let's recap the day. What happened today? And then we're going to talk about the swing trade setups that I want you guys to pay attention to. So let's go through what happened here today. We bounced back today. Strong bounce back today in all markets, SPY, Qs, Dow, all of it. Okay. And the US has now reached their goal of 200 million vaccine doses, which is great. Okay. The vaccinations in the US are going great. The rest of the world, not so much. COVID cases continued rising on Wednesday. Okay. It has been. Okay. They've been rising for the last couple of weeks. This has been a major concern. Okay. I've been talking about it for the last probably 2 weeks that, hey, man, these COVID cases, they're starting to get pretty ugly in other parts of the world. It's kind of the US markets have been ignoring it because the US are not having those problems. But like India's a disaster. Brazil's a disaster. The UK and Europe are having a hard time. So something to keep an eye on. It really is. It really is something to keep an eye on. This new variant from India, this is something to keep an eye on. Okay. Brazil, France, Germany, Italy, reopening trade was much stronger on Wednesday, but the India cases continue to climb. All right. Big stories here of the day today. Healthcare continued surging. Healthcare continued its climb with its 9th straight green day. Okay, ninth straight green day. Biotech also bounced, okay, jumping by around 2%. So you had healthcare and biotech having nice days here today. Tech played a big role in the bounce today, guys. Majors, including Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, as well as Twitter and Square, also had strong days today. Netflix, though, continued to drop. You guys saw Netflix yesterday was a disaster with their earnings. They missed horribly on new subscribers, and their guidance for new subscribers was also really bad. That stock took a beating today. Chipotle beat on EPS, missed on sales. They're opening more stores. Digital sales overtook in-person orders, which I don't think is that much of a surprise. Chipotle was actually set up beautifully from a technology standpoint for COVID, and that whole digital ordering process actually was very seamless and smooth transition for them. They've actually done that better than most. Domino's is also another food company that also nailed the technology side of kind of that digital ordering. More earnings on watch. You got AT&T, Biogen, Southwest Airlines, and American Airlines. Expect those to be bad. United Airlines earnings were bad. Expect Southwest and American to be similar. Yeah, Tractor Supply, okay, Snap, Intel, Mattel, and the Boston Beer Company. Some consumer names mixed in there as well to give you an idea of the strength of the consumer. Reopening trade, infrastructure, clean energy, okay? Now, reopening stocks help pull the markets higher. These are the same stocks that slid the last 2 days. Okay. Travel stocks jumped, airlines, cruise lines, hospitality after getting beaten down the last 2 days, mostly thanks to United Airlines. Okay. New restaurant and hotel ETFs also launched, Beds and Eats. Okay. It will be interesting to see how those ETFs trade in the post-pandemic era. Strong momentum in renewables and clean energy finally got a boost. These stocks have gotten absolutely decimated over the last 2 months. Okay. These stocks have gotten crushed. Clean energy, renewables have gotten destroyed. Okay. You saw bounces in these names. Fisker, NIO, Tesla's the only one that's held up well. Okay. Solar stocks, SunW, JKS also bounced, and the alternative energy sector, which has been destroyed. Fuel Cell, Camco, Plug Power, they all had strong days today. More of a dead cat bounce type of thing, not necessarily something that I'm ready to, hey, bull market in these names, but those stocks have pulled back significantly off of their highs when everybody was going crazy buying those stocks. I mean, Plug Power at $60, $70, my goodness, was that stock overvalued in the 60s and 70s. You stay far away from those stocks at those price points, but now these stocks have pulled into much more attractive valuations. And are where I own small pieces in my long-term portfolio in Plug and Fuel Cell. And I am looking to add to those positions now that those stocks have come down to earth and are at much better valuations. I believe in these stocks long-term, 7-10-year investment plan. I believe in them tremendously. And I'm looking to take advantage of these moves lower in these share prices to add to those long-term portfolio positions. Infrastructure material stocks rebounded. US Steel, Caterpillar, Applied Materials, Deere. Okay, they all, today was a broad-based move in the markets. Okay, economic data still coming out here Thursday and Friday. You got a state of the jobs market Thursday with initial jobless claims coming out. Pay attention there. And then you got, again, big number on Friday, manufacturing and services PMI data. That's going to be important. Also, you have new home sales coming out. Guys, listen, there's a couple of people that are going to the checkout page and are signing up here since I gave you guys that coupon code. Please make sure you use the coupon code, apply it, TTG121. That's how you get the 43% discount. If you do not use that coupon code, you're going to pay $1,990. Don't do that. I mean, listen, I like money just like everybody else, but if you guys are on the live stream, use the coupon code. I give that coupon code out on the live streams. So you guys, you spend the time, you're here with me tonight, you're interested, you're learning, you're taking notes, you're watching these lives. Great. Use the coupon code. Okay. The coupon code will get it the price to $1,256. You don't use it, it's $1,990. Use the coupon code TGD121. All right. Cryptocurrencies. Let's talk about that just a little bit here, guys, real quick. Has attention on crypto emphasized the potential in higher risk assets, including small cap stocks. Huge one-day moves in the small cap ETFs. These are bounce back moves in the small caps. Okay, small caps have tremendously underperformed these last couple of days. Okay. These are, they were strong bounces today, but I'm still not ready to say small caps are back. Okay. Crypto. There's a lot of negative talk right now circulating around crypto. Okay. Now, there's a couple people that are starting to call for a Bitcoin pullback into the 25 to 30,000 range. I told you guys days ago that I saw a bearish setup on Bitcoin, that I thought Bitcoin can easily pull back into the 40s. Okay. We are hovering in the mid 50s. It still looks to me like Bitcoin wants to break and go lower. Okay. I think you have a much greater chance of Bitcoin going to 42 rather than 62. Okay. From where it stands right now. All right. So we'll have to keep an eye on what goes on with the major coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. They're all just kind of hovering around these levels. And it looks like Bitcoin might want to go lower. Coinbase also put in a new low, 302.10. Okay. 302.10 on that Coinbase. You guys remember yesterday, I went over with you guys that Coinbase short. I shorted Coinbase a couple days ago at $327.50. That stock went all the way down to 302.10 here today. All right. More cryptocurrency platforms in the IPO queue. Kraken. This is one that is gaining a lot of attention. I actually got a call from a buddy of mine who works at a fund who was telling me that he has Kraken shares available pre-IPO for me to purchase them if I would like. So you're looking at Kraken is a new cryptocurrency platform. CEO Jesse Powell was interviewed by Fox Business this month saying that Kraken is looking to launch its public offering within this year and specifically said in the second half of 2021. I'm interested to see if they do another direct listing. Okay. New swing trade ideas. Okay. We're going to talk about this in just a moment, but I've got new swing trade ideas. Okay. Peloton and Tesla are my swing trade ideas. I'll talk to you guys about that in just a moment. All right. I'm going to leave this disclaimer up there for you guys. Let me just talk to you real quick, though, about swing trading in general. Okay. And let's just kind of talk about what, let's just talk about kind of what is a swing trade and what that, who would be interested in swing trades and how that can benefit certain people. Guys, for those that don't know, I know there's a lot of first timers that are on here. I saw you from some of the comments and some of the questions from earlier. Based on your questions, I was able to see that, some of you are new. A swing trade means you're buying a stock today, you're selling it tomorrow or any day thereafter. That's a swing trade. Now, this is perfect for people that have a busy schedule, that work full-time jobs. Okay, swing trading is great for you because you can buy a stock today and you don't have to keep your eyes on it all day, every day, because the stock's flying around like crazy. You can buy it, set your stop loss, set your profit targets, and go about your day or go about your job. Okay, so it's very important for you guys to understand that there's a lot of different trading styles and strategies that you can use and you can implement in your trading that you don't have to just trade like me. Okay, now I trade everything. I day trade, I swing trade, I do small caps, I do mid caps, I do large caps, I do options. I trade everything. But again, True Trading was not just me. There's 6 other moderators in there that all specialize in their own trading style and their own niche. Okay, so we have traders that only swing trade. We have traders that trade options. We have something for everybody in your trading group. And swing trading is something that I'm going to get into you guys here today. I'm going to cover 2 potential swing trades. I'm going to give you guys analysis on 2 trade setups. And I'll tell you how I plan on implementing these strategies, where I'm buying, where I'm taking profit, and how you guys can follow along. With that. Okay. So let's go ahead, guys. And I want to start off with some lessons for you guys. All right, and for that, let's take things over to the charts. Okay. All right. All right, guys. So let's go over. And first, I'm going to bring you guys over to Tesla. Okay. I've got 2 different swing trade setups for you guys. Okay. I have two different swing trades for you guys. Okay. They're two completely different setups, but I'm showing you guys what I see in these stocks and what I think those stocks are going to do. Okay. So let's go over to a 15-minute chart so I can show you guys exactly what I'm seeing. Okay. Now, here we have a chart of Tesla. Okay. Now, a lot of people may not see, the untrained eye may not see the significance of the levels that I'm looking at. I'll even go to an hourly chart just so it makes things a little bit more easy on the eyes, for you guys to see. Okay. And the first thing that I see with regards to Tesla is a downtrend resistance line that has now become an area of support. And I'm going to draw it out for you. Here we have it. All right. Now, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you guys my analysis. All right. Bear with me 1 second here while I draw this out for you. This was a clear level of resistance for Tesla. Okay. We actually called out trades on Tesla on this day when it broke above this level that Tesla might make a solid move off of that once it broke through that level. And you can see the momentum that kicked into Tesla after the stock made that move. After that break, Tesla pulled back with the rest of the markets. Okay. Over the last couple of days, you had significant pullbacks in the overall market. Well, Tesla pulled back with it. But where did Tesla pull back to? You guys see how now all of a sudden this trend line that was resistance is now acting as support? I like what I'm seeing here on Tesla. Okay. I like what I'm seeing here on Tesla. Now, Tesla has a lot of resistance, okay, in the 770s. Here you have some previous support. Here you've got resistance. All right. So you've got resistance here on Tesla up in the 770s. I'm looking for Tesla to make a move back to this level. Okay. I'm looking for Tesla to make a move back to this level. Now, remember, Tesla sold off down to this level on the news of the crash. So for those that aren't aware, maybe you guys missed my lives over the last couple of days. Tesla sold off in the last couple of days because two people died while with the autonomous driving feature on the Tesla. Now, as unfortunate as it is, authorities said nobody was in the driver's seat. That someone was in the passenger seat and someone was in the back seat. I'm sorry, that's not Tesla's problem. We should not see a sell-off in Tesla because that car crashed. Tesla is very clear that, their autonomous driving feature is not a full self-drive function, that you still need to be attentive. You still need to be at the wheel. You still need to be present. It's not like you can just program the car to go to a destination and then take a nap. That's not what that feature is. So Tesla's selling off because of that. I thought was an overreaction. I thought it was a knee-jerk reaction. And the fact that we sold off on the back of that news right down into what was a previous resistance level, this trend line was a resistance level, and now on two separate occasions, it's support. You have minor resistance right here, okay, that is a gap fill. This is the gap fill, okay, from that sell-off. Okay, this was the sell-off on the news of the car, okay, the crash. So there's the gap. The other day, we closed the gap. There's your gap close. There's your gap fill. I'm looking for this move in Tesla to continue and to break through this level. And if Tesla can break through this level, I think you can see a multi-day move that takes you back up to the 770s, 780s. Okay. A stop loss, an acceptable stop loss on this trade would be below 700. Call it 695. Okay. Call it around 695. We're actually trading higher here. Oh, we made a push right into the close. Okay. We actually made a push into the close where we're actually above this level. Okay. So after we pushed into the close, I didn't even see that move on Tesla into the close. That actually makes this even better. Okay. So if you get a pullback in Tesla, you get maybe a little bit of a gap down tomorrow in Tesla. I'd look to try to be a buyer, maybe some call options. You can go for maybe some 750 strike call options. Give yourself at least 2 weeks out and go for some 750 strike calls and see if Tesla can get back to 770, 775 over the next couple of days. This is a trade setup I'm going to be paying very close attention to. This is a swing trade that I'm not in this trade yet. I'm not in this trade yet. Let me make myself very clear that I'm not in this trade. But this is some analysis that I saw today, and it's a swing trade setup that is now on my radar, and I'm looking for Tesla to get back to 770, 780 in the next couple of days. Okay? So that is swing trade idea number one. Okay, that's swing trade idea number one. Let's now go over to swing trade idea number two. Peloton. I really like this setup. I really like this setup on Peloton. Okay, let's go over this setup. What I see here on Peloton is a head and shoulders pattern coupled with a death cross, coupled with a MACD signal line crossover. If you don't know what a death cross is, it's when the 50-day moving average crosses underneath the 200-day moving average. If you don't know what a MACD signal line crossover is, it's all explained in grave detail inside of the THD courses. Okay? But all three of those things, the head and shoulders, the death cross, the MACD signal line crossover, are all bearish signals. What else is going on in Peloton? Negative headlines about the unfortunate incident where the toddler was killed on one of their treadmills. This is becoming a reoccurring issue with their treadmill. So you've got negative press. That's another bearish catalyst. What else do you have? The reopening trade. Right? The reopening trade. How many people are going to buy Pelotons versus how many people are just going to be excited to just go to a gym or go to a yoga class or a CrossFit gym or want to just get out and work out with other people rather than working out at home by themselves? You have a lot of things working against Peloton right now. A lot of things that could signal Peloton is going to be moving lower. Okay? A lot of things where you could be moving lower. All right? Let's talk about the setup. Okay? Let's talk about the setup. First, let's talk about the head and shoulders. Okay? The head and shoulders pattern, I will draw out for you right now, in case you guys could not see it. There's your left shoulder. There's your head. Okay? Here's your right shoulder. And here is your neckline. The way the head and shoulder patterns work is when this neckline breaks, a new downtrend should ensue. A key component of a head and shoulders pattern is that head and shoulders will form at the top of an uptrend. Okay? This is a very important part of a head and shoulders pattern. Head and shoulders form at the top of uptrends. Well, it's very clear. There's your uptrend in Peloton. What I'm looking for out of Peloton. Now listen, Peloton's gotten beaten up these last couple of days. It's gotten beaten up. Stocks dropped $18 in just the last 3 days. I'm not shorting it right now. What I'm looking for on Peloton is for Peloton to bounce off the neckline. Bounce off the neckline. A bounce off that neckline is your opportunity to get short. Okay? A bounce off that neckline is your chance to get short. Then you look for that neckline to break. And if that neckline breaks, I'm looking for a move to $80 on Peloton. $80, that previous support level that you see right there. I'm looking for a move to $80. This is your head and shoulders pattern. Okay? This is your head and shoulders pattern. Let me zoom in and show you the death cross. Let me delete that. Let me delete everything. Let me zoom in. You guys see these lines on my screen. Purple, that's your 100-day moving average. Blue, dark blue, that's your 50-day moving average. And yellow, that's your 200-day moving average. As you can see, the blue moving average, which is your 50-day moving average, is moving downward. In a couple of days, we could cross underneath the 200-day moving average, which is this yellow line. That would be a death cross. That's what that's called. It's called a death cross. 50-day crossing under the 200-day. That would be a negative sign. That would be a negative sign for Peloton. Then you have a MACD signal line crossover. Let's pull up the MACD indicator. Okay, here's your MACD indicator. Okay, here you guys have it. Here's your MACD indicator. Now, your signal line is the white line. Okay, your MACD is the teal blue. All right. Whenever these lines cross, it's called a signal line crossover. Okay. This is called a signal line crossover. Now, what I actually want to do here for a second is to put through, okay, here we have a signal line crossover that occurred right there to the upside. What did the stock do after that? It went up. Then you had a signal line crossover occur right here to the downside. What did the stock do? It went down. Then you had a signal line crossover occur right here to the upside. What did the stock do? It went up. Then you had a signal line crossover occur right here. What did the stock do? It went down. Then you had a signal line crossover occur right here. What did the stock do? It went up. Now, what did we just have occur? Another signal line crossover to the downside. This is another bearish signal on Peloton. Okay. This is a swing trade setup that I'm going to be following here, guys, for the next couple of days. And I'm going to be waiting for a bounce opportunity, okay, off of that neckline for me to get short. Now, I most likely am going to short the stock itself. Okay. I most likely am going to short the stock itself. You can also play this with put options. Okay. Depending on where you look at, okay, depending on where you look at or where you get your entry on this would determine your strike price. Now, there's other moderators. Momin is another one of our moderators into your training group. His specialty is large cap options. There's another moderator, Jay Downing. His specialty is swing trading. All three of us came to the same conclusion today, separately, mind you. With the three, we did not talk about this together. We each separately came up with this similar trade idea. All three think that Peloton's going lower. Okay. I'm going to short the stock itself. I'm looking for a bounce back into the hundreds. Okay. Maybe a bounce back to like 104-ish. I'm going to try to get short up there. Okay. I intend on holding this trade for at least 1 week, maybe a week and a half. If you can't short or you don't have the capital to short a stock of this price, you could do put options. I would look at $100 strike, okay, put options. Maybe give yourself to the middle of May. Give yourself till, let me see. Let me check the calendar real quick, actually. I'd go with May 14th expiration put options. Okay. I'd go with May 14th expiration put options. You can maybe look at the $100 strike. The $95 strike would also be okay. But if $93 breaks, $93 is your neckline. If we get below $93, I think this stock goes to 80. Okay. I think this stock goes to 80. Okay. This is what I'm going to be looking for over the next couple of days. Okay. What makes me decide to short the stock? Okay. What makes me decide to short the stock versus an option? I will short the stock because I have the capital to short the stock. Okay. I'll choose that over the option because I don't have to worry about time decay. With options, you have to worry about the price of the stock, but you have to worry about time decay. Now, when I short the stock, I don't have to worry about time decay. I just have to worry about the price of the stock, and that's it. So it's easier for me to control my risk when I short the individual stock itself rather than the option. But if you don't have the capital to short a $100 stock, it's perfectly okay for you guys to go with options. Momin is looking at the May 14th. Momin is one of our moderators in chat. He specializes in options on large caps. He's looking at the $100 strike, May 14th expiration put option. I'm most likely just going to short the stock itself. I'll get a few thousand shares and I'll look to short that thing and I'll look to get it down to $80. But I have the capital to do that. Not everybody does. This is what I mean by True Trading Group has something for everyone. Okay. And I'm coming on, and usually I come on these lives and I give you guys recaps. I recap my trades and we go over lessons from those trades. But now I'm doing something different today. Instead of doing a recap, I'm doing a forecast. I'm telling you guys now, okay, at least a full day, maybe even multiple days in advance of a trade that I think I'm going to be making in the next couple of days. Now, when I put this trade on, I will, of course, let you know on these live streams like I always do. But I'm giving you guys the heads up now. I'm giving you the entire game plan, where I'm entering this thing, where I'm getting out of this thing, what I'm looking for, why I'm getting in. Okay? I will let you guys know when I get into this trade. I'm not in it yet. Again, I repeat, I am not in this trade yet. Okay? I'm not in this yet. But I'm watching it like a hawk. Okay? I'm watching it like a hawk. All right? Does anybody have any questions about this Peloton trade idea? Anybody have any questions before I move on? Why $100 strike and not the $80 strike? If you go after the $80 strike, Chris, that's a very, very aggressive trade. Okay? Yes, the option is going to be very cheap. The option will be cheaper because the stock is so far out of the money. Okay? The option will be cheaper because the stock is so far out of the money. Yes, The options are going to be expensive right now. The reason why the options are expensive right now is you've got implied volatility because of the news that took that stock down. The stock has also just dropped $18 in the last 3 days. So the put options have all jumped in price. That's why I'm telling you that I'm waiting for a bounce. If the stock bounces back to 103, 104, the price of those options are all going to pull back. And that can give you much better opportunities to enter the put. I'm going to short the stock. Okay? Guys, get it? Got it? Why do I think it'll go to 80? Because that's the next support level that I see. Okay, Charb, that's the next. So the support level I see right now is at 93. That's your neckline. Okay, if you break that, the next support level I see is going to be down here at 80. You have minor support right there around 88. That could be a take profit target. And then 80 could be, the final target. 80 can be the final target. Okay? So, and Chris, going back to your question, Chris, about why the $100 strike, not the 80. You can buy the $80 strike put if you want, but your risk is going to be significantly higher percentage-wise on the option. If we're wrong on this trade, you are going to get destroyed on that option. So make sure your position size is adjusted for that. You will lose 75%, 80% on that option if you're wrong on this trade because of how far away the strike price is. Okay, you will get crushed on that trade. If you buy the $100 strike and the stock doesn't go to 80, but let's say it goes to 102, 103, 104, 105, you'll still lose money, obviously, but it's not going to be a 75, 80% loss. You might be looking at a 20 to 30% loss. Okay, so I know you might want to go after the $80 put because you feel like it's a much cheaper option, and it is, but you're sacrificing extra risk and extra reward. It's just a more aggressive trade. The risk reward is much higher on the $80 strike than the $100 strike. Okay. All right. But if we're right, the $80 strike is going to pay you more than the $100 strike from a percentage standpoint. Okay. If we're right. Okay. Get it? Got it? Good. Guys, listen up real quick. I told you I had stimulus information for you. The stimulus password for tonight, my TTG fam, is Pizza Mike. All lowercase, one word. It's a Pizza Mike. Pizzamike. That's my nickname. I don't know where it came from. I actually do know where it came from. It came from Jason, one of our moderators, the Wolf. Because I'm Italian, he says that I eat pizza, and pizza it's not even really Italian. Pizza is actually really American, but I'm Pizza Mike, whatever. Okay, I'm Pizza Mike. That's the password for the stimulus. Okay, all my TTG members, you guys can head on over to the giveaway room and enter the password Pizza Mike, all lowercase, one word, to get into the giveaway room. Anyone that joined today on the live stream, if you joined with coupon code TTD121, you can also head on over to the giveaway room to get a chance to win a couple $100 on our TTD stimulus. Okay, this is going to be happening. Immediately following the live stream. So as soon as this live stream is over, you guys can head on over to that giveaway room. Okay, guys, do not ask what the password is on the live stream. If you are having problems with the password, go into the main trading chat room and do it there. Okay, somebody will help you. All right, so listen up. I told you before, my goal with all my live streams is to make sure you find value and that you really get something out of all these live streams. That's my goal. I want to know if you did tonight. Did you learn something tonight? Was tonight's live stream valuable? Type the number 1 in chat right now if you got value from this live stream. Whether you're a member, not a member, a first-time viewer, or a long-time viewer, I want you to type the number 1 in chat to see and let me know if you got value from this live stream. Let me know I'm doing a good job. Smash that like button. I want to make sure that I'm providing you with education and lessons, but also in a way that you understand them. That's the key. You've got to make sure, I'll have to make sure that I'm explaining things that you guys can understand. Otherwise, what's the point, right? Beautiful. Look at all those number ones. You're number one. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I appreciate all of you. That makes me feel good. That makes me feel good. So, guys, listen up. As I said before, yes, TTG is a premium platform. Yes, that means it costs money. Okay. Now, I told you, use the coupon code TTG121 to get the 43% discount before the price goes up at midnight. Okay. It's normally $2,212. Use that coupon code. It brings it all the way down to $1,256. But that $1,256 price point, it's gone at midnight Pacific. So you got to use that coupon code before midnight. You'll also get a free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet if you join before midnight. But for everyone else whose interests have been piqued, but are not quite sure they want to join the team yet, I told you, we do have that 7-day trial. It's a one-time, non-recurring $3 payment. That's it. There's no catch. At the end of the 7 days, if you do not manually upgrade your membership, the trial simply ends and you are never charged again. It's literally only $3. That's less than a cup of coffee. I pay $4.50 at Starbucks for my coffee. Everybody's got $3. I promise it'll be the best $3 you ever spent in your life. With this trial, you get 3 sample courses that come in text and video format. You get 7-day access to our Benzinga Pro live newsfeed. You get 7-day access to our trade idea scanner. You get 7-day access to our analyst ratings and SEC filings on any U.S. listed company. And last but not least, you get 3 consecutive days in a row of access into our live trading chat room where you can see myself and my team of 6 other pro trader moderators trade live throughout the day and get a real feel for what it's like to be part of the TTG family. Guys, go to ttgthree.com to sign up for the trial. Again, it's ttgthree.com to sign up for that 7-day trial. Okay? URL is right there at the bottom of your screen, folks. Okay? Now, before I continue, I want to know who is on the live right now that's not a member of True Trading Group. If you're not a member, type the letters TTG in chat right now. DSCK goes, I joined with the trial one night and I signed up for the annual membership the very next day. I was really impressed. Awesome, man. That's awesome. All right, let's see. Who do we got? We got my boy Derek. We got Clyde W. Hortense Hamilton. Christina R404. We got R. Tim. Assad. New Year event. Sushma. John Brandom. Mike Kobelski. Alexander Odeshel. Alexander, I'm sorry, man. I can't pronounce your last name. FPSX Fubar. Sam E. Emmanuel Agnant. J.R. Grieg. Derek, my man. Derek just signed up for the 7-day trial. Derek, I'll see you in chat tomorrow, brother. We got Isaac. We got Amy M. We got Rose Vincent. We got Abdallah. We got Mr. The Man Weed. We got Neiman. Curly Girl. We got Shaw Na. Beautiful. Awesome. Guys, this is great. All of you that are typing TTG in chat, listen up. Seriously. You guys got value from what I said before. This might be even the most important thing I'll tell you. Nobody's going to do the work that's needed for you to reach your goals. I'm being dead serious. Not me, not anybody else. It's up to you. You have to be willing to put in some energy and effort to truly learn this skill. Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You got to be willing to learn. And it all starts with getting the right education, having access to the right tools, and being part of the right community. That's going to help you to learn, trade, and profit. Folks, that's what TGD is all about. I told you, the 1-year membership, normally it's $2,212. But tonight, until midnight Pacific, that's 3 a.m. Eastern, if you use the coupon code TTG121, you'll get a 43% discount that brings the price all the way down to just $1,256. There's no upsells. There's no extras. There's no add-ons. You pay one price. You get access to every single thing we have. Okay? I already told you guys why we don't have monthly memberships. Okay? And I said, when you start trading, you're going to need a few things. You need real-time news, real-time charts, real-time level 2, right? You're going to need those things regardless if you join True Trading Group or not. That's why we are the Netflix of trading communities. You pay one price, you get access to everything we have and everything we ever will have. If I come out with a new course next month, it's included with your membership. It doesn't cost you more money. Okay, when Netflix comes out with a new show, do they charge you more money for it? No, it's included in your membership. TTG, same thing. As a member, you guys get access to the top premium trading tools and products. We bundle them all together with your membership. This is what I mean by TTG is a platform. You get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed directly inside of our chat room. No additional cost. This is a live breaking to the second news alert service that is right inside of our chat room that allows me to get news before most other traders. This tool is invaluable. I can't begin to tell you how much money I've made and how much money I've saved by getting news alerts before most other people. Invaluable service. It also has a squawk box feature that you can turn on your speakers and listen to news headlines as they come across the wire because someone will read them out loud to you instead of you having to read them yourself. You also get access to quote streams, real-time level 1 and real-time full book level 2 and real-time options data. That comes with a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money while you practice implementing what you learned in the courses. Please use the simulator. Everyone's always in a rush to make money. Please use the simulator and practice implementing what you learn in the courses first. You also get access to our Trade Idea Scanner. This shows you what stocks are making new highs, what stocks have a volume surge. Basically, what are the best stocks you'd be trading on any given day? This scanner will give you that information. Then you have TradingView's Pro charting software as well. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today. It is yours, totally free, no additional cost. You guys are getting at least 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time alerts per week from a community of traders that's currently sporting an 80% win rate. We're fully transparent in True Trading Group, folks. We keep a trading journal on our website that tracks every single buy and every single sell that our moderators make. Okay, so you guys can track all of our performance. Okay, and so you guys can track all of our performance. You're also getting access to one small private study group. This is your chance to ask our moderators questions, go over lessons and topics that you need help with. You're going to get the entire curriculum. Okay, this is a simplified version of the information I learned working at the fund in New York City. Okay, 15 course curriculum, beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, option courses, swing trading courses, trader psychology. You name it, we've got it in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Guys, you get all the courses. There's no VIP pro courses that cost more money. You get access to all of them when you pay one price. That's $12.56 for you on this live stream. Use coupon code THD121 before the price goes up. In addition to all the courses, a video library with over 100 hours of workshops and webinars that we have conducted, covering different topics like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO. Just a couple of different topics, guys. Oh, guys, 100 hours. Over 100 hours of video content. That's on top of all the courses. This is what you guys are getting when you join True Trading Group. And let's talk about value for a second. Because all of you right now, you can sign up for $12.56. Let me explain to you how insane that is. The Benzinga news feed alone, if you paid for it by yourself, go to Benzinga by yourself and say, I want this news service with the squawk box. They're going to charge you $1,188 for the year. That's free with your membership. That's basically your entire membership right there in that news service. Real-time level 1 and level 2 with from Quote Media or Quote Stream, $990 a year. The Trade Simulator, $750 a year. And TradingView charges $720 a year for their charting software. Well, that's funny because all 4 of those things are included free with your membership. But if you paid for them on your own, it would cost you $3,648 a year. This is what I mean by TTG is a platform. It's not just, oh, let me pay for somebody's alerts. Okay. Use that coupon code before the price goes up. Guys, take advantage of this deal. The value is insane. Okay. Every day, the price is going to go up by a few bucks as we move back to $2,000, which is still cheaper than our competition. And we give you guys 10 times the value, honestly. I told you our goal is to disrupt this entire industry, but in order for me to do that, we have to provide insane value and results, frankly, at a price that's substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. My TTG family members, what do you guys think a membership is worth? Comment in chat right now if you're a member. Tell me what you think a membership is worth in True Trading Group. Be honest. Give me your honest opinion on what you think a membership is worth. My boy Donnie says 10K. Kawakawa says 5K. Rupesh, 5K. Sashan says 6K. MB Hunter, 7K. Rui, 5K. Jay Schmeiss, 5K easy. Jeff Carroll, 10K easy. Mauricio says at least 6 bands. Arlene says 5K. Scott Hunsinger said I'd pay an arm and a leg. 10K a year, says Celeste. Bob Sauer, 10K. Tanya Cable says at least 10K. Primal Plasma says 12K a year. This shit's priceless. Mia says you guys could easily charge 4K. John G says I'd pay $1,000 a month. Guys, priceless, says Sailor. Priceless, says Maple Leaf. Okay, you guys get the idea. Anyone that's considering joining the team, guys, just read these comments. My goodness. Okay, you know what, here. Let's do this. Here's the real question, though, that non-members probably want to know. My TTG family members, if you're a member of True Trading Group, are you making money? Give us an idea of how much or what that looks like. Let them know. Let them know. My TTG members, are you making money? And give us an idea of what that looks like. If you don't mind. Some people don't want to share their, that's fine. But if you guys don't mind, go ahead and comment in chat. Share with them. I think it's important for people that are not members yet to see and hear from real TTG members, okay, and hear their successes and see how they're doing. Because there's no difference, guys, between them and you. There's no difference. These people all found True Trading Group the same way that you did. Mark Penalosa, I made 15K in less than 3 months, and I'm a beginner. Oh, I'm sorry. Being a member, not a beginner. Sorry. I, no joke, finally learned, and I'm making money off options as of today, thanks to TTG. Diane, hell yeah. Okay, Terrific says, I made $8,000 on one of our moderators' trades today. I'm making money and keep up. Sorry. I can't read this. I can't read that fast, guys. I'm sorry. I'm making money and keeping my investment account green. Beautiful, Tanya. Hell yes. I made $180 just today. Okay. Nikki Beaky said made 7K in just 2 months. Okay. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. Paid my yearly membership in 2 trades, 1 week. Since then, made my month goals, but of course, red and green days. Of course, guys, I have red days too. Everybody does. That's part of trading. Yep, I've made over $300 on options and $400 on stocks. That's great. Mauricio's a brand new member too. Yes, I make money, but more importantly, I save a lot by not making bad trades. Amen to that. Amen to that. Hell yeah. So there you guys have it, folks. There you have it. And we're 5-star rated on Trustpilot. I strongly encourage all of you that are not members to go check out our Trustpilot page. There's over 1,000 reviews on Trustpilot. That's over 1,000 people that took the time to write a review. Read it. Okay. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot. I encourage you guys to go read some of those reviews. Okay. Now, listen, we also give back to all of our members. Hold on, guys. Let's read one of these. The best thing that's happened to me, TTG. This is from April 8th, Savannah. I found True Trading Group by accident. Someone else with a similar name had contacted me about joining their group on a month-to-month basis. But when I typed in their name, I put in True Trading Group and found Mike, Wolf, Jason, and Shug. I made about 12K so far and looking to be a millionaire within a year. I started late planning well, but I feel TTG will help me reach my goal to save for my future family. I know with hard work and studying and listening and paying attention, money will never be an issue again. Amen to that, Savannah. Amen to that. Well, lucky for you, you found us instead of whatever the other group was that you were that contacted you. But like I said, guys, we give back to all of our members. We got the Stimmy after this live, which we're giving away a few $100 to 5 different members. And then we also give away a Tesla whenever we get 300 new members. Okay. So when we get 300 new members, we give away a Tesla or 30 grand cash. It's up to the winner. Winner chooses cash or the car. Okay. Just something cool we do with our members. All you need to do is be a member and you'll be included in that giveaway for a chance to win a Tesla or 30 grand. And speaking of giving back, like I said, anyone that joins with coupon code TGD121 before midnight Pacific will not only get the 43% discount, but you guys are also going to get a brand new free Amazon Kindle Fire HD tablet. It's the perfect tool for you guys to stay connected while you're on the go. All right. And one more thing. We had a lot of people, a lot of new people on the live tonight, and a lot of people that I think have been burned in the past with other BS groups that are out there. Here's what I'm willing to do for you. Anyone that's still on the fence, I'll make a deal with you. Whoever signs up with the coupon code TTG121 before midnight tonight, if you go through all our courses, pass the quizzes, and attend a private study group, that tells me that you've actually put in some effort. So if you do that, and let's say you don't make back $1,256, that's the cost of your membership tonight with the coupon code. If you don't make that money back at least once throughout your membership, I'll give you all your money back. I'm dead serious. I will give you a complete, full refund if you don't make that membership fee back at least once if they're doing those 3 things. That's how much I believe this can and will work for you if you're willing to put in some time and energy. Guys, the education is what made me the trader that I am today. The education is what's allowing 82% of our TTD members to have gone on to become profitable traders. It's the education. Okay, I'm not some brainchild. All you need to be is taught. Okay. If my members were not having success, I wouldn't be able to offer you a money back guarantee. Seriously. I'd be an idiot to do that. If all my members were losing money, I'd be the stupidest person alive to offer you a money back guarantee. Okay. How many other people would offer you that? I stand behind my program, my platform. I see the success my members are having. I know that this education is what's responsible for me being the trader that I am today. So if you guys are willing to put in some energy and effort, I'm willing to cover your membership cost for you. That's essentially what I've just done. Worst case scenario, you don't make the money back. I give it back to you. You got a free Kindle. That's worst case scenario. Okay. The ball's in your court now. I can't offer you much else. A 43% discount, a free Amazon Kindle, a money back guarantee, and a chance to win a Tesla or 30 grand on our next giveaway. If that's not enough to get you to take the step to invest in your own education, to see if you can do this, you're never going to. You know, you'll just keep watching YouTube videos for free. You'll keep spinning around in circles. You know, you'll never get anywhere, and you'll eventually quit and say trading's a scam. You know, why? How do I know that? Because that's what happens. That's what people do. That's what people do. But you never took the time to actually get any training or education whatsoever. You never gave yourself a chance. All right. So use that coupon code TTG121 before midnight tonight, guys. Before the price goes up. Price goes up at midnight Pacific. Use it now. Lock it in. TTG121. Thanks for joining me tonight, guys. I appreciate you all. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications. And yes, of course, smash that like button. You guys have been great. Head on over to the TTG giveaway room, guys, for the stimulus. Password is Pizza Mike, all lowercase, one word. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow. Later, guys.